Good morning, everyone. I am back this week with another What Do I Eat in a Day video. I did a What Do I Eat in a Day video like 2 weeks ago maybe, and I did a What Do I Eat in a Day video about 2 weeks ago, and a lot of the comments on it were, where are the carbs? You really eat that little? And honestly, like, I was full, so maybe it was, I mean, you caught me on a healthy day, or the portion sizes just like looked smaller on the camera, but there are a few rumors I want to dispel this week. One of them being that I eat carbs, because so often people think that if you're gluten-free, it just means you don't have carbs at all. I am the queen of sweet potato. I love making sweet potato toast. But for today's What Do I Eat in a Day, I'm going to show you something I've been making so much recently. Recently, I've been craving oats and oatmeal like no other. I never even liked it that much. I make turmeric oats, coconut oats, all different sorts of oats. But yeah, so I am gonna show you what I eat in a day, carbs included, because I think it's important for people to realize that gluten-free means you still can have carbs, it's just the right carbs. And even just like in health and wellness world, like carbs are good, like have your carbs. The best part about oatmeal is that I like load on the toppings, so it's really not even about the oats, it's about kind of what goes on top, and it's fun because I can make it all pretty and Instagrammable. So first up, I am making oatmeal with nut milk. So I have about a half cup of Bob's I just finished up my bag, rolled oats, and then I have about a cup of almond milk. You can use coconut if you want coconut flavored, and then I'm going to use some toppings, make a delicious bowl. So I'm going to boil this water. I'm going to boil the milk, stir in the oats. Once the oats absorb all of the liquid base, they are done cooking. Top it off, and that's breakfast. So here, you can watch me do this. First up, get that milk boiling. And add my oats. You could also microwave, but let's keep it classy and do it here. So once the oats absorb all of that milk, it is ready to eat and serve. Now look at once the oats absorb the milk, how they get so thick. Ooh, ruined my lens. So I have a big bowl of oats and I added my strawberries. Now, gotta always add cinnamon, and I add about a tablespoon of nut butter. Today I'm adding walnut butter. Check this out. Breakfast is served. This oatmeal is my tablespoon that I used to pour on the walnut butter. But I can't see my head, sorry. Good stuff. Snack time. Let's talk about snacks. So the typical structure of my eating in a day goes wake up, breakfast at like 7. Around 10, I'll have a snack, like 10, 10:30. I have lunch around 1. 3:30 or 4, I'll have another snack, and then I have dinner at like 7, and then I always have dessert. I try to save dessert for before I go to bed, but recently I've been having dessert like after breakfast. So I'm like dreaming of the cookie that I'm about to have. Anywho, I want to show you guys the snacks that I normally have in a day. So not every day, but I don't know how to just open a tin of berries and have one. I have the entire tin. So snack number 1 would be this tin of raspberries here. I always hear people talking about how they have like a tin of pomegranate seeds. I have a tin of raspberries, the whole tin, and that's usually, let's call this like the morning snack. And then afternoon snack, specifically for today, because you'll see I'm about to make lunch. And for lunch I'm making spaghetti but zoodles with marinara sauce and bone broth, and normally I would put like a fat or a protein on my zoodles. I'm just gonna have plain zoodles and bone broth, and I'm gonna save my snack, which is a fat, for the afternoon. I will take a half avocado, slice it up, wrap it in some cling wrap and freeze it, and it literally tastes like ice cream. Creamy. That's why people use avocado in their smoothies. It's so creamy. This will fill me up. Like if I have this, there's something about it being frozen. I don't know. It's like a very filling snack. So a half avocado will be my afternoon snack today. And then I don't know, it's kind of like an extension of my lunch. But yeah, so those are my 2 snacks. And the cookie that I'll show you later for dessert. It actually came in a pack of 2. I already had 1. So I'll show you the other one later. I saved it to show you guys. And now I'm going to make my lunch and my dinner to show you guys what kind of lunches and dinners I also like. You've seen me make zoodles before, but this is going to be a very special, delicious one. Okay, let's talk about lunch. So right here, I'm holding a cup of bone broth. I aim to have at least 1 cup of bone broth every day if I could, alongside a meal. As you've seen on the No Bread Reset, bone broth is like hugely beneficial for my health. Also, I have a whole blog post on nobread.com. Look at this hair again, about bone broth. So I just boiled up a cup and a half, about, dripping on me, of turkey bone broth. Delicious. But this is just going to be had alongside of my lunch, which I'm so excited about. Right here, I have a box of zoodles. And right here, I have the delicious Pommy tomato sauce. So anytime you see me using sauce, just assume it is Pommy. So gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan. Look at the ingredients in it. Can you see there? Up there, probably can't see it. It just says tomatoes, that is it. There's just tomatoes in here, no preservatives, no citric acid. That's like the kicker in all these brands, and like why I try and have everything just be like as real as possible. Like, I don't wanna see like X gum and miscellaneous in a product. Straight from the gardens of Italy into a glass bottle. And what's so cool is you can either get it in like a package or in a glass bottle. The bottles come in tall. So this is if you have a family or you're just an Italian like myself and go through a lot of sauce, because this stays amazing. It's like you can leave it out until you use it, but once you open it, you have about like 5 days to use it and put it in the refrigerator. So the next 5 days, I'm gonna be having a lot of tomato sauce. Low in salt, the taste is amazing. So yeah, we are making my bone broth cup with spaghetti, or zoodle spaghettis and sauce. So this is what we do. I have a tablespoon of avocado oil sizzling away, and you simply are going to add the zoodles. There's about 3 cups in here. Sometimes I throw in some pine nuts, but I'm all good. And now with zoodles, I've said this before, you only cook it for about 3 minutes or so. You don't want to overcook it or it gets soggy. So at like the 2.5 minute mark, once it starts to like crisp a little bit, that's when I'll add in my sauce. I would like you guys to know that I'm such a weirdo. I just knocked the cap off the Pommy. Oh my god. So my grandma used to make pizzas growing up. I'm just killing time while this cooks. My grandma used to make pizzas growing up, and this literally makes me feel like I'm in her kitchen. So delicious. Okay. I could drink this, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna toss. It has been 2 minutes. Honestly, you want to make your zoodles be kind of al dente. Oh. So we're at the 2 minute mark. This is when I just eyeball and throw it on in there. It's been 3 minutes. We don't want to overcook it. I'm going to plate and serve it. Look at that steam. Check it out. A big amount of zoodles. You can see how it wilts down. I threw some pine nuts in there just for a little crunch. That delicious tomato sauce. And if you want a fresh avocado on it, go for it. You want your frozen avocado with your meal now, have it. Ooh, I forgot my bone broth. My bone broth's inside. I've been sipping it while I cooked. But yeah, so lunch is the bone broth plus the zoodles and the avocado that you can have now or later. Every day at some point during the day, I have to have a chocolate chip cookie or a chocolate square. Today I am being indulgent. This one is made with chickpea flour, and yeah, it's gluten-free, vegan, and actually pretty good for you. It's chia chai chocolate chip. Okay, well, I'm looking a little different right now because I just went on a long power walk and then I went to cryotherapy. And it is now time for dinner, and it's not bright out anymore, so sorry for the lighting. Most of the times when I do dinner, I wait until I'm like really hungry, which is stupid because then I need to just make the quickest thing possible. So tonight I'm going to have 2 scrambled eggs and broccoli. Now I usually roast my broccoli. You guys have seen me do that before, but I want to show you when I'm like starving, my quick way to make broccoli. So I had 2 heads of broccoli here that I cut into florets. Oop, there we go, but you know, pretty small. And I'm just going to put them into a microwavable dish and pour some water on it. So I'm gonna boil this in the microwave for about 3 minutes. Almost fell. Separately, I have my pasture-raised organic eggs from Vital Farms. So I'm going to make 2 scrambled eggs. Okay, got 2 eggs, 1. Oh, I just crushed one. That sucks. Ew. I don't even want to show you guys because it's going to spill all over me. Okay, well I got 1 and now I got 2. Crack them into here. 1, 2. Whisk together. So we got some eggs, and I'm gonna show you what I do over here. My lovely 1/2 tablespoon measure, I'm going to cook the scrambled eggs in a 1/2 tablespoon of avocado oil. Let's get this going. Scrambled eggs are so easy to make. I like them kind of runny, so I'm just gonna leave them like that. Scrambled eggs, done. Put it back on the skillet. Put the skillet back on the heat. Add another 1/2 tablespoon of avocado oil. So now we have a full tablespoon of fats. We now have our steamed broccoli. Don't burn yourself. Get all the water out. Add your steamed broccoli. To the skillet. So you guys are seeing this all happen from start to finish. Now look at this finished situation. I'm gonna add some salt, some pepper, and that literally took, what, 5 minutes total? A hearty, healthy AF dinner. Just like that. What I have in a day. What I eat in a day. I'm starving, so I'm gonna go wrap this up takeaways. Carbs are your friend. Next time I'm gonna actually show you guys one of like my really cool sweet potato recipes because I'm obsessed with sweet potatoes. So anywho, I keep teasing this video for my No Bread Reboot ebook that I have coming. That is coming next week officially. So tune in, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, tell all your friends to subscribe to my channel. Huge surprise coming next week. Thanks for following along and see you then. Bye.